In this library tutorial, we'll show you how to use ProQuest to find articles. We're going to start at the SFCC main homepage, go to Student Tools at the top, scroll down to Library. From here we scroll down to Databases in the blue box. And from here we want to select ProQuest. This is the list of all the databases that the library owns. You'll find ProQuest on the left-hand side at the bottom of the list called Popular Databases. ProQuest covers many different disciplines and different subject areas, so it's a great place to start. It also has a number of magazines and newspapers as well as scholarly articles. If you have further questions on using the database past this video, please note this icon will print out a handout you can keep with you that will help you use the database successfully. When I sign into the database, especially if I'm from off campus, you have to sign in. Your username and information is right here. So it's going to be your school email, which is your first name, first initial of your last name, the last 4 digits of your student ID at bigfoot.spokane.edu. And your default password is your student ID number. If you have any questions or troubles logging in, please see our video about logging in information. Once you're logged into the database, you'll want to enter your search terms. Keep in mind that you can't enter full sentences into the database. Instead, you have to search by keyword, which is the main idea of what you're looking for. For instance, if I'm interested in how online retail basically has threatened malls and local shopping, I wouldn't write that in a sentence. Instead, I would focus on my main concepts, which would be online retail. And if I want to focus specifically on malls, we can start with just malls, but usually you don't want to keep more than one main idea per box. You also note that I put quotes around online retail. This way the database looks for it as a phrase with those 2 words together, rather finding online in one sentence and retail in another sentence or another spot on the entry. When we go ahead and hit search, we'll see that I have quite a few results, 7,573. However, I can narrow down these results using the filters on the left-hand side. So if you're required to use a magazine or newspaper, you can select these here under source type. If you're required to use a scholarly article, just click the peer-reviewed button, and this will only give you scholarly peer-reviewed sources. So we can see that alone took us down to 96 results. And let's say I'm only interested in content from the last 10 years. So that filter took us down to 70. So from here, you want to go ahead and look and see what entries might be interesting for the topic you're looking at. Once you select an article, you'll notice that you get the full text in front of you. The little arrow will download the article to whatever device you're using, or you can print it. If you want, in the upper right-hand corner, you're also able to email it to yourself. And then the citation button will actually create the citation for your Works Cited page. All you have to do is copy-paste. Just make sure you check that the citation is correct. Sometimes they have a few mistakes. You're also going to want to note that you can get an abstract of the article by clicking over to the next tab. This gives you a short description of what you're looking at. If you want to share the article, this document URL is a stable URL, so you can share this, let's say, with a fellow student or a faculty member. And then on the right-hand side here, we are able to see related articles. So this is nice because this could help you figure out what other articles might be helpful to you based off of what the database is determining your topic to be. Those are the basics of using the database ProQuest. If you have any questions, feel free to call the reference desk at 509-533-3834, or you can go to our website and use our 24/7 chat feature to get help with research or other research-related questions.